Hello, everyone. We are Group 61. My name is Marcus, and I'm joined by Kiara and Amanda.
Hi.
Our topic is Aleafia. Today, we are going to cover and showcase our persona and journey map of Robert Eugene Welsh. I'll hand it off to Kiara to introduce the persona.
Hello. Now I will be talking about our persona profile on Robert Eugene Welsh. Robert Eugene Welsh lives in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He is an investment trader with an MBA in finance. In Robert's free time, he enjoys running, painting, and is a huge movie buff. He enjoys spending time with his girlfriend Amanda and their chihuahua Mary. Robert studied at the Ted Rogers School of Business, where he majored in finance. He is very intellectual and has picked up an enormous amount of skills through his exposure that have made him into a good leader who is responsible, hardworking, and a great communicator. Now I'll let Amanda tell you about his needs and wants and fears and values.
Robert strives for success and financial freedom with his current job, as well as wanting to continue a continuous support system that recognizes all of his hard work and accomplishments. Robert wants to retire rich. He has high ambitions and goals and strives to be great. Robert struggles with the fear of failure. He wants to receive credit for the work that he accomplishes and not to make any mistakes in his work. He values the relationship he has with his coworkers, as well as the work ethic he has to continue to bring success to the company he works for. This concludes our persona of Robert Welsh. Now we will move into our analysis of Robert's journey.
The journey starts because of his high levels of stress from his job. Robert's need to succeed has led him towards opioids in order to meet tight deadlines at his job and please his customers. The opioids also help him to relax in his time off, but he has slowly gotten addicted to them. Robert would like to stop taking opioids while also having a better stress release. Robert struggles to balance his life between work and his time, and he's overstressed. Robert's performance at work is also very important to him, and he needs to maintain his high output. Robert needs to gain a healthier mind and body in his recovery from hard drugs.
Now we are going to be discussing his journey of what was needed for Robert to remove hard drugs from his everyday life. Robert knew he had an opioid addiction, which was the cause of his stressful job and the fear of disappointing his boss. He needed to find a resource that would help him stop without having to cut himself off completely. He had heard of Aleafia through a friend and decided to look into it.
Now I will be talking about the second step in Robert's journey. Robert took the necessary precautions and researched companies that could help him, and came across Aleafia, which offers medicinal cannabis treatments. This was suitable for Robert as he was trying to find a suitable solution to his drug addiction while using cannabis as a recreational and therapeutic solution. Robert was able to trust Aleafia due to their high reviews, long-standing social media, and Aleafia's specialization in reducing users' opioid use. Robert wanted to find a safe space where he could avoid the police's involvement.
The next step in Robert's journey would be to take a compatibility survey. This would be a survey filled out online on Aleafia's website or on their mobile app. This would allow Aleafia to better understand Robert and his problems and what he is going through so they can better cater to him. This would also allow Robert to learn more about Aleafia and how they work and why they want to reduce the usage of opioids.
So now Robert was able to set up a free assessment session where he could meet with one of our specialists at our Aleafia clinics, where he could learn how to deal with his addiction and what was the best method for his treatment plan. Together, they had created a customized treatment plan for Robert with proper support system that he needed in order for him to accomplish these goals.
The final step in Robert's journey is signing up and registering for Aleafia's services. At this point, Robert would come into an Aleafia clinic and to hand them his information and sign up using a kiosk in their lobby. This would finally have Robert admitted for help from specialists and allow him to go on to his next journey in recovery and his release from the grips of addiction. With Aleafia, Robert will be able to overcome his addiction, reduce stress, and live a healthier life. This concludes our presentation on our persona and journey map of Robert Welsh.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.